Hey, yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, guys, I'm gonna show you um, my Equity Edge account that I bought um, on the 27th of February. Yeah, I bought a 10K challenge account from Equity Edge. So yeah, man, I'm gonna take you guys step by step how I traded this account and how far I am with this account, the 10K challenge account. So without any further ado, guys, let's jump straight into the account that I bought, and I'm gonna show you exactly the trade that I took to pass my account. So let's go to yeah, man. This is the account. This is the account. This is the account. This is the account. As you all can see, this is my 10,000 challenge account. You can see the balance, account size, win rate, 86%, man. Uh, yeah. As you can see, I started quite nicely from 10,000. I went to draw down. I pushed. I went to draw down, I pushed again, draw down, and then I kept scaling up on my account. And then I had a bad day. I pushed down, and then yeah, man, it is what it is. But I end up making sure I'm passing this account, as you all can see, profit targets. You see, and then they end up closing automatically my trades. As you can see, I took 22 trades, and then we're gonna go straight to history. History, this was my first trade that I took. I took a loss on old USD, which ended up I risked 1%, guys, which is like that like it was 1%, but because of spread and commission and stuff, it's ended up making 110. My second trade, I took a trade because it was 110. I took an 80 so that I can make sure I lose 2% if I lose, like make sure that that is 2%. I risk $80. I ended up making hundreds and 67. Let me go straight and show you guys the my thing, the account. It was AUD USD, first trade on AUD USD. Let's go straight into that. For sure, I took this trade on the 15 minutes time frame. Let's go. This is the trade that I took. As you all can see, I was correct about the direction. And yeah, man, it's because of the placement of my stop loss, guys. Is you see, if I place my stop loss below this low and I targeted 1:3 risk to reward ratio, which is my fixed risk to reward ratio, 1:3. I was gonna get it, but because I was like, nah, man, me make sure I'm entering in this thing, I end up losing this trade, which yeah, man, losing is part of the game, you see. So my second trade was on USD CHF, which ended up in a win. Let's go and check USD CHF together. This is my USD CHF. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. Um, this is the trade that I took uh, after the market mitigating this other block or this supply zone, because we had a block of structure, and then the market consolidated, and then it came here. After coming here, I waited for a clean change of character on the lower time frame. I waited for a change of character on the lower time frame after a break of structure, and then the market came here. And then again, after changing of character, after the closure of this candle, I ended up entering after the market closed here. I entered here and then I placed my stop loss here. And then, man, I was targeting this low, but I ended up not. I targeted this low, but on the thing on my Equity Edge platform, which is my trader, and my take profits was here. So I ended up taking home 1:4R. So yeah, man. Those are my two trades that I already showed you. Let's go to my third trade was on AUD NZD USD, ended up in a loss. I took two trades. I took two trades, which ended up in a loss of 1.8%. Which is, man, it was bad. But yeah, let's go to NZD USD. Where is NZD USD? So that I can show you what is the trade. This is the trade, guys. Man. Uh, I saw the market changing character, broken structure, pull up, and then came back to mitigate this demand zone that is here. And after mitigating this demand zone, I saw a push. And it was during London session. I said, nah, the market's gonna go up. Indeed, the market went up, but when it gets here, I went greedy. I wanted to pass the account so quick. So I ended up taking two more positions here. And yeah, man. And the market ended up retracing. After the retracement, I was down by 2%. And when it came here, I said, nah, the market is going to reverse down now. It's going to take this low. And I ended up closing, as you all can see here. It was NZD USD with a profit of, this was uh, my first position, which I took on NZD USD, which ended up in a profit of 62 0.5%. And then this was the two losses that I scaled up right here, and then market eventually retraced back to these to fill these gaps. After that, it skyrocketed to a certain demand zone that I was expecting. Yeah, so this thing taught me a lesson, guys, that I won't forget, that no, you don't scale. If you have your plan in place, just focus on your plan. If you risk 1%, focus on 1% risk. Don't scale like you are putting more position, because there's more retracement, guys, is gonna mess up with your psychology. You understand? So let's continue, guys, going to, this was my NZD USD trade that I showed you, that I explained. Secondly, this was this trade, guys. I don't wanna lie. After having these bad losses, that's two consecutive losses from AUD NZD, I was greedy. I don't know what was in my mind. I ended up losing 1%, 1.1%. And again, I sold on gold. It hit my stop loss. I bought, it hit my stop loss, and I went home, guys. This is what happened. Let me show you. Let's go to, where are we now? Uh, yeah, let's go to objective. This is where I was stuck. So yeah, I was here, and yeah, man, I was here, and then I came back down, down, down. Like I was down by 4% after this two position on NZD, USD, and gold. Yeah, man, it was hard. I ain't gonna lie to you, but yeah, man, we keep trying, we keep pushing. Um, I don't know if I still have those positions here. Not sure, because yeah, the grid was like playing with me. I didn't understand what I was doing. Yeah, man, I don't have, because yeah, it wasn't part of my plan. But I think I I think let me show you on my thing, trading journal. Let's share trading journal. Which this was the gold. This was NZD USD trades that I took with a loss. Everything I took these longs as you all can see, that I'm not lying, guys. This is a trade that I took on Aussie, on NZD USD. Yeah, yeah, man. This was NZD USD trade. Let me show you. As you can see, I end up scaling here, and yeah, man, I scaled here, but I end up taking loss. As you can see, man, I ended up taking loss from there, and gold, gold. I didn't have that much. You see, this is the loss that I was showing you. And this is my other gold position. And yeah, man. Oh, it was hard, guys. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. As you can see, this is my AUD trade. This was my first trade on AUD. I went up and then came back to take me out. It is what it is. And then this was my CHF trade that I took, as you can see, and it ended up, yeah, playing very well. Uh, Coming again. Let's go back and share. Oh, yeah, man. We are here, and then let's go and continuing explaining every single trade that I took. As you all can see, this is my gold trade, and I went back. I came back. I took a trade, and then I was in loss. This is this is what happened. Took a loss, and I ended up, guys, to taking a trade. After getting this loss, I took a position. I went back to, let me show you. Um, I was here, and then I took a position, and then it hit my take profit. Okay, cool. And I came back. Which trade was that? Let me show you. It was NZD-CHF, NZD number two. This was the trade, NZD-CHF. Yes, yes, this was the trade. I came back to like 3% down, and I ended up taking a risk of 2%. I risked $200. Yeah, on AUD CAD. And I was happy, guys, and I held this trade, even though it was moving up and down, but I had that confidence on my setup, and I pull a trigger, 2%. Kaka. Hey, I went like hard on this position, and I I will show you guys the position on AUD CAD. Where is my AUD CAD? AUD CAD. Let's go to 4 hours time frame. Yeah, and this was the trade, guys, on AUD CAD that I took after the market breaking structure. And after market breaking structure, I had a sweep after mitigating this later. And this was on the lower time frame. So if I'm gonna go to the lower time frame, you're gonna get confused. So it's better for me to explain. This was my overall order block after having a clean like a retracement to what this, and I had a change of character. After having a change of character right here, I saw the market going up. I didn't buy here. I waited for the market to come into my discounted price so that I can go long. And as you can see, 3% secured. And yeah, guys, I slept. The market was here. It was like on halfway, 1.5%. I was happy, running $300. And when I woke up in the morning, I found the market here on like $600 in profit. Wow. I said, wow, and then I was stressed. And then yeah, man. I held the trade, it went up, it came back down, and I was like, nah, man, if it's hit my stop loss, I'm gonna hit my stop loss, but I'm not closing anything. I'm tired of like closing, opening, closing, opening. And yeah, man, luckily, not luckily, because this was part of my analysis, you understand? And it ended up playing well. It hit my overall take profit over there. Yeah, man. I was like holding, I wanted to make around 1.2 so that I can cover the loss so that I can come to break even and make 3-4%. But yeah, man, I ended up closing right here. Yeah, after that, let's go back yeah, this was the trade. I took some loss on this trade because yeah, I opened this trade and I was like, nah, man, but the monthly time frame is like bearish, is like bullish. So why am I taking a short on while the higher time frame is bullish? I'm going against the higher time frame. I ended up closing this trade, and again, GBP NZD, I took a loss because like, hey man, I'm gonna show you the GBP NZD trade. Hey man, uh, I was angry about this trade, guys, because um I was angry about this trade. And I took a trade right here. I took a trade right here. I said like this was a sweep of liquidity, and then I came here. I said like this market's gonna go down, and I placed my stop loss right here, and then it just wake me up, and then I was out like that, and I said nice, fine. So yeah, man. I took a trade on NZD CAD. It played well. NZD CAD, NZD CAD, NZD CAD. Let me show you all. NZD CAD. Uh, this was the trade on NZD CAD that I took. Um, played very well. Gave me 1.2 fixed target. Like to this trade, I went home with in my NZD CAD. I took a trade on GBP JPY, GBP JPY longs, GBP JPY longs. This was the trade, and it was like CPI or NFP, and then I ended up closing this trade because I didn't want to hold that long because yeah, man. Because of news, you may never know. You can hold a position while it's gonna retrace and take you out. And then I took my 1%. I just secured my 1%. But as you can see, the market ended up playing very well. You can see. And yeah, man. But it's part of the game. We keep hustling. And then I took this was my last trades on GBP CHF. I'm gonna run straight to GBP CHF. I'm gonna show you the loans that I took to pass my account. And yeah, man, just here. Let's go to 15 minutes time frame. Um, so that I can show you what happened. The market tapped here just during that session. After having a change of character, I entered here, and then the market went straight. But before it getting my TP, um, EquidEdge ended up closing automatically my trade. As you can see, I ended up writing here that let me show you trade close 10K account passed. Yes, that was my phase one challenge account was passed. Yeah, man. Yeah, this was my last trade. So now we're gonna go straight to 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 this account. This is my phase two challenge account. And then yeah, man, I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. I took 7 trades with a win rate of 0.7. And a lesson that I learned from following my strategy, following my risk management rules, like not over trading, is one thing, guys. And yeah, man, it's like I've been struggling to understand is, like keeping your things simple, not over trading. Like if you open like during line and session, you like in the morning, like check if any of your trade, your the market is in your like in your discounted price or it's in your demand zone. You just wait to look for a confirmation and then you enter. You leave the trade. If it hits a stop loss, it hits a stop loss, and then you wait for another setup to come into your place so that you can go long. So as you can see here, I took I was I lost, and then I was from 10K thousand, and then I went up. I came down to 2%, down by 2%, 2.5%. And then after 2.5%, I went up. You see, it was very nice, guys. Nice trades, good trades, simple trades. Let's go to trade history so that I can show you how. I took a trade on CHF JPY. Let's run straight into CHF JPY. CHF JPY, this was my first trade that I took. It came back to week me out, and I took a loss. And yeah, man, I took a loss from this one. And I was pretty sure, because as you can see here, we had a consolidation. After the consolidation, the market came to tap here after having that change of character. I said maybe I was wrong, so let me enter again, and another loss. Boom, took me out. And I won't count this one because I ended up closing because it was late. I opened this CAD CHF late during the day. And yeah, man, I was like, nah. As you can see, I opened the trade here, and the market came here, and then it was busy playing here. I said, nah, man, let me close this thing. Let me close this thing. My TP was all the way up, all the way up here. You see, my TP was all the way up here. Let's see. I was like, nah, man, let me close this thing. And then I ended up closing with $14. I took this trade during London session on gold after sweeping the Asia high low during London session. And then I knew after sweeping the market, gold is bullish. Every day is bullish gold. So when I saw this was a clean break of structure during, let me put an indicator, my indicator. As you can see, this is the thing, and the market was here. After sweeping these lows, I ended up entering here, targeting 1:3 with a risk of 1.5%. I know I'm not consistent with my risk, guys, so I just manage. I think this trade can hit my set profit. And yeah, man, I took this trade on Friday and it ended up playing well. I took this $500, 500 and something. That's where it's like pushed me to somewhere here. Yeah. After that trade on gold, I took it was Friday. Monday, I don't trade. And then today, on Tuesday, it was Tuesday, I took a GBP USD trade longs. I'm gonna show you the same reason how I get this trade. After the Asia high, of like all of y'all, you can see, like I was like, I wanted 1:1, so I risked 177 to get 177 because it was like that. So after the sweep, because I came late at work, so this thing happened at 8:30. 8:30, I was on my way to work. So I was not in front of my computer to take this trade. And when I got there, I got it 9:30, and then I ended up executing here, putting my stop loss here. But I was scared, guys, a bit scared, because there was this demand zone here. If the market will can retrace here, and then starting pushing up. But I was a bit confident because the day time frame didn't have any, it was here, didn't have anything, it didn't have a week above. So it swapped the liquidity. I knew very well that the daily time frame is gonna like push bullish. It was bearish, it's gonna push bullish. So that's why I had that bit of confidence without waiting for the market to mitigate this demand zone. So I took a trade, and guess what? Boom. I I I passed my challenge account. So let me show you what is next. And yeah, man, no cap. Listen here. After successful KYC verification. Please check back on your KYC patch and your dashboard within 3 days to sign your contract to receive your funded account. This provides the initial capital of your journey as a funded trader with Equity Edge. We enthusiastic about supporting you in this. But guess what, guys? I passed my thing, and yeah, man. I just want to say, guys, it's very important to journal your things. As you can see, this was my first trade that I show you on my phase one, and this was my losses. And if you can see, if you can count on this week, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses and 1, 2, 3 wins. But I managed to, because of my risk to reward, and this was me my week review, and I wrote everything that was going on my mind. And yeah, man, I came back on week 2, like I took this trade, and man, I was not that much. And Monday I don't trade at all, and this was my trades that I took on this week. Win, loss, loss. Let's count our losses. 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. Wins 4, 4. But I passed phase 1, phase 2. And then lastly, but not least, my GBP USD trade that I took, that I showed you, that made me to pass this account. As you can see, this was the trade. And as you can see, guys, I'm being transparent with you. You see, and this is what happened, and this is the money that I got. And yeah, man, no cap, this is been a good journey, and I experienced a lot of emotions and ups and downs. And yeah, man, I'm happy, a bit happy, because everything that I do is my thing. So now the trade that I'm looking for, if I had my account, this is the trade. And as you can see, we had these smart money traps. And yeah, man, I placed this trade, but I didn't take it because I was not that sure. And I was waiting for my overall demand zone after breaking the structure. This structure was a minor structure, internal structure. So I waited for the market. Now the market is here, and I just screenshotted. This is 1.3. I almost took this trade, but because of, I was like, no, man, I don't have to take this trade because I have this GBP USD. So putting a lot of risk in the table. So I don't like it. I like to focus on one thing. If I lost, I was supposed to take this trade. So I will see, man, how it goes. And yeah, man, I'll keep you all posted. But please like this video, comment if you have anything to ask or say something, or any suggestion that you will have, guys, after seeing this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Peace. Peace.